Here's a little fun thing Dottie and I would do with our kids, but it helped us to understand our children even more and how to relate to them. We would place an extra place setting at the table. And we'd say at different times, maybe to one of my daughters or my son, whatever, and I'd say, Katie, who is the one person you would like to invite to dinner tonight? If only one person in all history you can invite for dinner, who would it be? And you will be amazed what your kids will say. I remember most of them would bring up, and the first or second or third person would be Jesus. And then you can do this. You want to find out about your children, what they think and how they look at things? Say, okay, let's say Jesus came to dinner. I'd say, well, Katie, what would you wear? What outfit would you wear? And then I would learn then what's really special to her. And I would say, well, what kind of food would you like to serve? You know what I learned over the years? That my kids would want to serve the food that they liked best. Not what they thought was the best food or anything else, but small children, what they liked the best. Like my one daughter said, hot dogs. That if Jesus came to dinner, we want to serve hot dogs. And then ask questions like this. Well, what would you want to talk about? If you had one question you could ask Jesus sitting here, what would it be? I'll tell you, parents, you will learn things about your children in a way you never can in any other context. And then maybe something like this. Well, if you had Jesus for dinner, who is one friend you would like to have over and why? And I was so proud of my Kelly. She named a girlfriend and said, because, well, maybe if she met Jesus personally, she would fall in love with him. I thought, wow. What more could you ask in a child? But set an extra plate at the table and just say, what friend would you like to have come over? And then what would you wear? What would you serve? What would you want to talk about? What's the one question at all? You will be amazed what you will learn about your child. And they remember that all their life. My kids still recall when we did that around the table.